There's a train that comes from Namibia and Malawi. There's a train that comes from Zambia and Zimbabwe. There's a train that comes from Angola and Mozambique, from Lesotho, from Botswana, from Swaziland, from all the hinterlands of southern and central Africa. This train carries young and old African men who are conscripted to come and work on contract in the gold and mineral mines of Johannesburg and its surrounding metropoli. 16 hours or more a day for almost no pay. Deep, deep, deep down in the belly of the earth, when they are digging and drilling for that shiny, mighty, evasive stone, or when they dish that mishmash food into their iron plates with the iron shovel, or when they sit in their stinky, funky, filthy, flea-ridden barracks and hostels, they think about the loved ones they may never see again because they might already have been forcibly removed from where they last left them, or wantonly murdered in the dead of night by roving and marauding gangs of no particular origin. We are told. They think about their lands and their herds that were taken away from them with the gun and the bomb and the tear gas and the Gatling and the cannon. And when they hear that choo-choo train, a chugging and a pumping and a smoking and a pushing and a pumping, crying and a steaming and a chicken and a wah, wah, they always cuss and they curse the coal train that brought them to Johannesburg.
Your boy Tumi Devaughn, welcome to the stunning, a beautiful Sunday. Life is a lot like a jazz. It's the best when you improvise. Hashtag a travel world essay. How you guys doing on a stunning Sunday? I hope you enjoying yourselves from where you are. Giving the best of South African jazz. I'm taking back, actually, laid back from SA to overseas. And shout out to you if you're enjoying yourself again. And if it's your birthday, I want to say to you, happy, beautiful, stunning birthday. If you have to ask what jazz is, you'll just never know. I'm giving you the best of a Hugh Masekela on Stimula, the train that goes to Zim. We're taking it back to Johannesburg. And that's how we do it here on Travel World. Yes!
hambanga malahle siveleta la kupayi sangela tawa kuqa hey babe what is izuba malahle zuba malahle stimela baba si hambanga malahle siveleta la kupayi helele sangela tawa kuqa hey babe what is izuba malahle Paisa we na batistimela shisa sitleling dengesi japsi yelele mambe let me go ye ne mama batistimela sikaneni si tova zetu baba masibu yelele tanago kaleni zinga
How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? We're traveling wow with a stunning and beautiful music. Your boy Tumi Devaughn behind the mic. We travel with the music. We travel every places that we want to. That's why we do this. We did. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, that's a huge particular. Amazing talented artist of South African actually. You'll find more about him as we're going to have a stunning interview live here on Travel World Show. Your boy Tumi Devaughn, #Travel World SA, doing the beautiful, stunning, and what I'm trying to say is this: playing this music with confidence and style. #Travel World SA. It's not a mistake why they call me the Prince of Neo Soul and Funk and music. Let's travel now to my man, Mr. Selilo. Let's see, go. Selilo Silota.
There's always a chance of history being made. Now, you can understand why I'm so excited. His latest project, which is titled Exclusive Diaries, seeks to bring musicians, visual artists, fashion designers, as well as other creatives on the same collaborative page. Now, the point of this project is to take the creative to a point where they can take each other to new levels and take advantage of the platforms at their disposal and put in the work that will make their talents and products a lot more sustainable. Now, the former Minor, hardworking producer, composer, singer, guitarist, and mentor, joins us to tell us more, and that is Mr. Selailo Saluta. So welcome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ore ke re ka Sepedi re a lotjha.
Re a lotjha.
Le kae?
Le kae.
Re gona re lena. Let's talk about Exclusive Diaries. Please break it down for us. What exactly is it?
Exclusive Diaries is actually an event where I bring music as an anchor, but every time they happen monthly. Every month there's an Exclusive Diary event happening, whereby I'll bring a different art form, let's say virtual arts, to collaborate with music on that day. And on that day, it will be a day when that visual artist will actually choose certain works that he's going to present, exhibit, and actually break it down and tell us what inspired those works. And on the musical side, so that is the first part of the event. On the second part, on the musical side, I am the host. It means I will be there ready to perform any song that people know that they want. But at the same time, I will be bringing a different artist whose music I have learned and I've been studying, and to interpret it in my own way. And let's say I've got another artist, let's say Tumelo, and I say, Tumelo,
yes,
I've got 6 songs. I know all your songs. I'm going to be playing them. And this is how I feel about your songs. And in the middle of the song, the show, you join us. You join me, and we do a kind of conversation with your music. So that is Exclusive Diaries in essence. But I must say it was born from the 80s. The late 80s, when I came to Johannesburg, I found that the artists, like David Kolwane or Duran Sihlali, would know about what is happening in the music scene.
Right.
A painter would paint at the backdrop of a jazz music playing in the background. And that is what I'm trying to really get back to.
Now, as you paint in this picture for me, Ndede Saluta, I can't imagine, what it would take to, make such an event possible. Let's talk logistics. Let's talk administration. What kind of, or rather amount of work would you need to put in to make this success?
Oh, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I mean, to start with, we know that for a visual artist to be in that space, he'll have to prepare his works and have them framed and prepare, let's say, how many pieces, let's say 8 or 10 pieces that we know, and he has to check the space. How is he going to position this artwork? And how are we going to kind of collaborate this whole thing and make them very much just gel. So, but what I did, I chose a place whereby the theater itself, it's got everything. It's got a recording facilities, it's got everything. So therefore, we are able to capture the Exclusive Diaries like now, and we are able to package it, and we're able to take it somewhere. We're able to kind of play it out on TV and in every way. So logistically, I'm still working alone with a few people, and I must say it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare to go this way, have a meeting, do this way, and so on and so on.
I can imagine. Also, I mean, even the selection of artists, where do you start selecting also the bulk of artists that you would need to sort of fit perfectly into this project?
I first called a number of artists, and I wanted to have a meeting with them. I didn't want to call and say, give me what you want to be paid to be part of the Exclusive Diary. I wanted to sit down with them and explain to them, I've got this vision, I've got this dream. I know your music, I hear your songs, I know your art form, I know your artwork, your work, but what is it saying to me? So what I did, I had meetings with artists, and they so that they can understand what I'm trying to do first, and then they then said, okay, no, anytime, give me a call. Then I knew that I would call their management, call their offices, and say, please send this. I send